Who's excited? Homework 5, last intense homework assignment we're gonna have. So let's go ahead and begin. I think we've seen this data before already about grass, about marijuana, and let's open this up a bit. Not sure why it was like that. So, based on what we learned in lecture 5, we're going to apply it now. Congresswoman so-and-so, state congresswoman, wants to know, 1, what the relationships are between opinion about legalizing marijuana and all the other independent variables, and 2, whether these sample relationships can be generalized to the population. So being the researcher that you are, you decide to conduct the study by looking at the data via contingency tables and chi-square tests. So looks like all of this data is categorical variables, and so yeah, I guess it does make sense why you as the researcher decided to do chi-square tests. Awesome. I'm very proud of you. So we're going to create 5 contingency tables with grass. I'm going to do 1 and I'm going to leave the other 4 for you to do, because you need to get really awesomely good at this so that it happens quickly for you, for the midterm, for your research assignments, and so on, for life. Okay? Table 1, we're going to insert the pivot table for grass and race at J1, J2. At J2. And we should only see should and should not. And we should only see for race, black and white. Anything else, let's just make it blank or deselect it. Okay? So let's go. I'm going to insert pivot table. Let's do it. I'm going to select all of this because I can. That's why I'm doing it. Oh, look at that. J2 is already there. Isn't that awesome? All right, we're going to make grass our row because it is our dependent variable. And we are going to make race because it cannot be dependent on something, our independent variable. And we're going to take either of those, grass or race, and make it our value. Now we're going to go in here, deselect all the things, and we do not need to see. Let's see what else is here. Oh, we don't need other. And we don't need blank. But I think the blank is already gone because of the other one. Awesome. I'd like to space that out. But notice that the other category got rid of the blank, so even though it's selected here, it's gone. Because this is a contingency table. This is about relationships. If one person says it's gone, the other person says, all right, fine, whatever you want, it's gone. This is a great relationship. That's how all relationships should be. Sadly, they're not. All right, that was that. Step 2 is to create the expected frequency for all of the 5 contingency tables. Replace the words J2. Place in the words in J2 by typing the word actual. Oh, sorry, I'm stumbling on my words. Actual, or what it says in our lecture notes, observed, they mean the same thing. Okay? Do the same for the other categories, right, that you are going to create on your own, and do it so smoothly and elegantly and effortlessly. All right, next in O2, and then for the others that I'm not going to do, you type the word expected. O2. I'm going to type the word expected. And type the formula for expected frequency as follows. This is in our lecture notes, of course. But we know how to do this because we're going to go up here. Expected frequency equals what? It should roll off your tongue as row total times column total divided by total total. So, actually, it might mean we need to take this down. So, equals row total times, equals row total times column total divided by total total. And just as a reminder, order does not matter. We could have said this divided by this times this, right? We could have even said this divided by this times this. Whatever order you choose, it will always give you the same thing as long as this stays at the top, multiplying, and this is always the denominator, dividing. All right, so let's go on to the next one. For this, our row total is here, our column total is here. For this is a total, so we have no row and column total for it. This, so we should have 4 expected values come out of this exercise, equals this times, how did that happen? This times this divided by this. We're going to do it again. For this one, we should get this times this divided by this. And of course you can type these numbers, but I fear getting it wrong. 508. Oh, see, I typed 6. See, just right there when I said I was going to type it, just go ahead and click them because you could type it in wrong, just like I was about to do. All right. Don't like these numbers because there's no such thing as a person that's a third of a person. At least not in today's age. Maybe back in the Jim Crow and prior to that, but we don't believe in those things. You are a whole person, so that whole person is 25, 139, 68, and what is this? 369, sorry. All right, we can, actually that's why I said to put it up there. So this is black, white, total. We've got our total here again. And folks, if you did this correctly, your totals should always be the exact same totals. But the proportions just are different because this is what we expected based on these totals. That's all it's saying. See, those proportions are different. All right, so the next step is, let's type here, I'm not even following these instructions I created, but I'm pretty sure the next step is to type P value, and we're going to calculate that, what that value is, by typing equal. We're going to say chi-square test. That's the one we want. There are lots of different ones. We're not dealing with those ones, so let's go to chi-square test. We're going to select the 4 values. We are not moving out to the totals. That would be 9 values, and we only have 4 values. These are just the totals of those values. Okay, so actual range is 1, 2, 3, 4. See it in bold there? We're gonna press our tab, our comma, excuse me, because there's a comma right after that. And then we're going to select the next ones, which is our expected range. And we're done. We can put parentheses or we can just press enter. Well, there we have it. There we have it, my friends. There we have it. Our p-value, I think the thing said to make it red and bold. I don't know, just follow the directions. I just want to see it immediately and not have to look too hard for it. So that's our p-value. And then we do that for the other four for the other four variables that we are running chi-square test on with grass, which is, you know, one's opinion about grass. And that's it, folks. That's it. So answer the questions that are listed here. You follow these steps and then you answer these questions. Based on lecture 5, you should be able to answer these questions. The decision rules are listed out there on how to make decisions about chi-square results. All right, but this is not a good result. So just a quick hint there. Take care, folks. Bye bye.